moon smiles as snow drifts on the frozen lake. A new toolbox. 2 years ago, living on the streets, at some point even cheap hotels will kick out a young guy with cash when windows get sealed with worn blankets, yesterday's paper, and stolen duct tape. He told me, "Mom, my old babysitter is in the Hells Angels. She's no name now. They took some guys out of KGB Road. You know what that means." I don't, but I've learned not to ask. Meth madness makes me miss his heroin quiet thievery, except for those near-fatal overdoses. He texted me today, methadone makes his life easier, even if it's not prescribed. He's 3 weeks into his first job in 3 years. I just got made apprentice, getting paid to learn. Once he asked me, "Did you know the universe is 13 billion years old?" Today he told me he's just taking care of the next thing in front of him. Me too. Tonight, the sky is filled with the night. Take me back to the beginning. Wrap me in wild wind. Let my loneliness be filled with emptiness, and tomorrow arrive tonight. This next poem is written in 5 short sections. River of Mercy. 1. Merced, river of Our Lady of Mercy, flows over gray granite with clear light. Does mercy feel like the forgiveness of summer's slow stream, or does that clemency clamor, swift and steep falling? Is mercy the giving green of moss-covered stone, or the dance of these wild grasses in the breeze? 2. The settler's guide pointed to the valley floor and spoke. Yosemite was what they heard, but just a mistranslation of the warning, Yohemity, there are murderers down there. A year ago, 2 doctors stood with solemn, sad faces and awkward hands, and in a language of medicine and fluorescent scans said, malignancy. 3. Now plump dogwood blossoms offer themselves on tentative branches to a soul blue sky, and a doe with last year's fawn feasts on grass so close I can almost touch the velvet of their fur. 4. Thank you for incense cedar memories of winter sweaters and dark worn pews, for ponderosa pine and wind that whispers like brooms on dawn's damp sidewalks, and for the long-awaited green of the wild ginger's generous heart-shaped leaves. 5. At night, the river sings white noise while bass notes echo from 1,000 frogs. I wait at the bridge for moonrise. Moonlight illuminates my skin, and the river threads silver in the soft gleam. Dr. Anderson called, and the news isn't good. I heard it, that sound like the other shoe dropping, like that fine china heirloom cup slipped from my damp hand and clattered, shattered on cold wood. All my fault. I turned towards the window to see that terrible bounce of bird thrown back from glass fall to the ground, a thick black mass. I look down and see him on his side, right wing half lifted, twitches as life leaves his body. His wings are as black as winter's night. White spots glow like snow illuminated by moon, like stars falling fill darkness. Soft belly feathers tremble with breath. Spot of blood-red feathers crown dark He is beautiful, motionless. I extract Guide to the Birds of Alaska from my bookshelf. Let me identify him, know him before I bury him. As if science could change reality, as if naming could save and remake. A half hour passes, and I put my coat on to go dig a small grave on this sunny autumn day, full of golden falling. But now he's perched on the ground, upright but dazed. An hour later, he's gone, and only a wisp of feathers remain, a soft white fluttering. Remission. 6 months ago, I was afraid if I moved my hand too quickly, the sky might crack open, might fall apart. Now driving home, the sky extends endlessly blue. Blue of Alaska's Mendenhall Glacier, blue of the high holy lakes of the Himalayas. And against the blue are scattered strata clouds, stretched long like lovers' tangled sheets, scratched like soft chalk marks on a dark board, and slices of bright sunlight layer gold between sky and cloud. And the snow on the mountain pretends purple against gray granite, also clear. It seems I can reach into valleys, stroke the spruce. I almost pull over, but then the snow blows off the ridgeline and blurs into the clouds until there is no end of mountain, no beginning of sky. This last poem was written in the high tundra of the Talkeetna Mountains, just north of my home in Alaska. Sky burial. What better place to write a death poem than here at the top of the world? Here where mountains hold the child blue sky with its whisper of clouds. Here where the trail weaves through a rejoicing of alpine wildflowers, saxifrage, cinquefoil, moss heather. I could be dead tomorrow. Bury me to the sky. Let my bones be alms for the birds. Thank you.